What's good, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Godzilla minus one and Godzilla minus one minus color. You can say that 10 times fast. Anyway, so Godzilla minus one. I originally intended to make a video about this when I saw the movie back in November of last year. Yeah, and then I got too lazy and never made the video and just put my review on a community post instead, and I'm sure like nobody saw it. But anyway, I'm finally I'm finally making the review in August of 2024 along with minus color. Anyway, let's get into it. So starting off with minus one, I really love this movie. It's definitely my favorite Godzilla movie. The CGI, what can I say that hasn't already been said? It's great. So great it won an Oscar. The human characters were amazing. I loved them. You really felt worried for them. You did not want the giant Barney dinosaur lizard to kill Shikishima or Doc or Noriko, etc., etc. The humans were really good, and that soundtrack, bro. Ooh, that soundtrack. That soundtrack is amazing. I love the soundtrack. I listen to it whenever I can. That soundtrack is top tier. Elegi and Godzilla's Sweet 2, I think that's how you say it. Those are my favorite themes in the movie, and I also frequently listen to Last. Ooh. Last is slept on. Last is genuinely one of the best themes of the entire movie. But anyway, that soundtrack, ooh, Chef's Kiss, that should have been nominated for an Oscar too. Ooh. Anyway, that's about it for minus one. I can't really say that much that hasn't already been said, considering I'm making this a year later, or almost a year later. It's not quite a year yet. But yeah, minus one, 10 out of 10 film. Loved it. My favorite Godzilla movie, along with Godzilla vs. Destroya and GXK. Now anyway, moving on to minus color. So Godzilla minus color is pretty much the exact same movie, but in black and white. That's literally it. It's just in black and white. Now, I would honestly say this version of the movie is better than the normal colorized version. Yeah, you heard me. I think the black and white version of the exact same movie is way better. The black and white really makes the CGI ultimately look way better. It was already really good in the color version, but the black and white just polishes it up even more, and it just makes it look so much better. It also makes Godzilla, I think, scarier and more terrifying, and there's also just this bigger sense of dread with the black and white, and it honestly just fits the tone of the movie more. This also just reminds me so much of Godzilla 1954, and it ultimately just has like a bigger horror vibe to it than the colorized version of it. So honestly, minus color is my favorite version of minus one, and it's probably the version I will watch the most. Anyway, that's about it for the review. I personally loved Godzilla minus one and minus color, and it's my favorite movie. But what are your thoughts on minus one? Go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys sometime later. Peace and God bless.